I thought it would be fun to use the performance of my channel in a week to decide how many games I had to play. Using these conversions, I posted a short every day and one full-length video in a week, resulting in 462 views, 8 likes, and 1 subscriber, making the total amount of games I need to play 65. Day 1. Game 1, I landed Sus Studios and did great throughout the game, killing everyone who got in my way, easily getting a crown, and later on the crown win with 8 kills. Game 2, I'm starting this video off well with another crown win after landing Riptides and getting the Mythic Shotgun, and I got 9 kills. Game 3, I got 56. Day 2. Game 4, I got 3rd. Game 5, I got 31st. Game 6, I landed Riptides and did good throughout the game, killing many people, including the guy who had the Mythic Shotgun. Then, in the top 2, I got somewhat low, but then I knocked the last guy, ran and full killed him, getting the win with 10 kills. Game 7, I got 75th. Day 3. Game 8, I got 17th. Game 9, I did pretty good this game, killing everyone who got in my way after landing at Sus Studios, until I got the win with 12 kills. Game 10, I got 7th. I have a 40% win rate. Game 11, I got 89th. Game 12, I got 2nd. Game 13, I got 16th. Game 14, I got 23rd. Game 15, I got 99th. Game 16, I got 57th. Game 17, I got 23rd. Game 18, I got 86th. And Game 19, I got 63rd. Game 20, I got 71st. My win rate is 20%. Day 4. Game 21, I got 46. Game 22, I got 52nd. Game 23, I got 26th. I did not play on days 5 and 6. Day 7. Game 24, I got 40th. Game 25, we got 9th. And Game 26, we got 17th. Day 8. Game 27, I did great this game, landing Bumpy Bay and killing everyone in my way, with some of them being headshot snipes, until the last guy where I could barely see his head, so I shot him in the head with my sniper, getting me the win with 11 kills. Game 28, I got back-to-back wins after landing Riptides, and I had a pretty basic loadout, but I was still able to kill everyone who got in my way relatively easily until I killed the last guy, getting the crown win with 8 kills. Game 29, I got 88th. Game 30, I got 10th. My win rate is 20%. Game 31, I got 6th. Game 32, I got 5th. Game 33, I was able to get the win with 9 kills after an intense game that I came close to losing multiple times. Game 34, I got 4th. Game 35, I got 23rd. Game 36, I got 67th. Game 37, I got 8th. Game 38, I got 8th again. Game 39, I got 56th. And Game 40, I got 22nd. My win rate is 17.5%. Day 9. Game 41, I did pretty good this game, landing Bumpy Bay and killing a bunch of people, including someone who kept on running from me. And I got a crown from one of these people, and then I easily beat everyone else who fought me until I got my 45th crown win of the season with 11 kills. Game 42, I got 83rd. Game 43, I got 87th. Game 44, I landed Riptides and did good throughout the game, killing everyone who was in my way for a bit pretty easily, but later on I kept on getting low every fight, to the point that I made it out of the storm one time with 1 HP. But I was still able to stay alive until I killed the last guy in Storm, getting me the win with 11 kills. Game 45, I got 71st. I did not play on day 10. Day 11. Game 46, I landed Riptides and did good throughout the game, killing everyone who got in my way, getting the Mythic Pump Shotgun and a crown, then beat the last guy to get the crown win with 11 kills. Game 47, I forgot I was going into a game, and I only realized I was in one when I was in the top 70. Then I went to Battlewood Boulevard, then killed 5 people who got in my way, including one who ran for the last quarter of the game, getting the crown win with 5 kills. Game 48, I got 33rd. Day 12. Game 49, I got 75th. Game 50, I got 17th. My win rate is 22%. Game 51, I got 58th. Game 52, I got 31st. Game 53, I landed Riptides and did great throughout the game, killing everyone who got in my way, with many people throughout the game running right after I sniped them. But I got a crown from someone and then killed the last guy, getting me the crown win with 13 kills. Game 54, I got 80th. Game 55, I got 5th. And Game 56, I got 6th. Game 57, I got 22nd. I did not play on days 13 or 14. Day 15. Game 58, I got 82nd. Game 59, after a bunch of close calls and fights, what finally killed me was the Storm, getting me 3rd. Game 60, I landed Bumpy Bay and did great throughout the game, killing everyone in my way, even making some smart plays, and getting some headshot snipes, including on the last guy, but he survived and kept running until I finally killed him, getting the win with 13 kills. My win rate is 21.6%. Game 61, I got 38th. Game 62, I died to the last guy since I was trying to multitask while running into circle, but I did good before that, making me get up to 10 kills. Game 63. The games have gotten harder over this period because this game, a majority of the people I played against were around my skill level, but I still only got close to dying once and got the win with 7 kills. Game 64, I got 60th, and Game 65, I landed Bumpy Bay, but did not do that good and only got 40th. My final win rate was 21.5%. These games went really well. If this video does good enough, I might just make this video again, but based on this video's performance. If you want that, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to make me play more games. Thanks for watching.